Hello, YTPC. So for today is Baren's, and this is Old Darkfire. This is a delicious, but yet chewy and heavy blend. Though the morning birds are chirping away, we've got some more snow over the last couple days. I mean, very minimal, but yeah, the temperature's really dropped over here, and it's kind of unfortunate. So this blend is of dark fired burleys, flue cured Virginias, all steam pressed, delicious. Took a picture, and here it is, of the flakes that this comes in. They're these beautiful, thin, really well done. The only I don't know, it's not really a con, and it's probably very personal as far as preference goes, but the way that it rubs out, it kind of reminds me of the strands of like when you do like corned beef, right? You know, so it's almost St. Patty's Day. It's kind of like that corned beef, that stringiness, and so in order to kind of break that up, you have to be careful to not turn it into dust, to find that right the right coarseness without, keeping these long, thick strains. Even though this has an absence of Latakia, Baren still considers this to be an English blend, solely, I guess, based on just the process that's used in the production of it. As far as the flavor of this, I mean, this is pretty common, I think, as far as the written reviews that I've seen. There isn't a lot of video reviews on this one that I've been able to find. A couple of you guys have touched on it a bit, but yeah, it has a very sweet, like a natural sweet, not casein, but just a natural sweet flavor. It's a sweet tobacco, and when it's mixed with that dark fire and the flue cured Virginias, it's barbecue sauce. It really and truly is. I mean, it is sipping baby back ribs. Now it gets a little weird here on the review, because with that said, on the retrohale and all the way through these bowls that I've been sipping, it really is through the retrohale. This is got a chocolate vibe, almost like a raisinette, right? Because there is that dark fruit component. If you got done eating some thick, sweet barbecue pulled pork and you just got done, a good meal of it, and then you crack open a bag of raisinets and popped a handful in your mouth, I guess that's kind of like what the retrohale is. It's bizarre. Wow. Yeah. I mean, it's really good. I like this one a lot. It's one of those ones where I wish it was a little cheaper, because I would definitely sip this a lot more often on more occasions. But what are you gonna do, right? The good stuff usually isn't too cheap. Of course, I say that, and there's a lot of house blends out there that I think are quite delicious. So, yeah. But with that, the smoke is very dense. It's very, very chewy. I mean, just the texture of the smoke in your mouth. It's a smoke that you can feel as you sip it. There's a lot of depth to this. It's very deep, very dark. My pipe is literally gurgling a bit. It's not because the blend was too wet. It's because it's that friggin' good. I love complex blends the complexity lies in the fact that it's flavors that you don't think should really pair. As you're singling them out, it's like that's when the oddity is revealed. Like chocolatey, raisiny mixed with barbecue sauce that's sweet and smoky. That's not something that should go together. But because they are not singled out and they are married together, somehow these all just blend together to make such a fine freaking smoke. It really is. Now, I have noticed that the larger the chamber on the bowl that I'm sipping from, that definitely changes the flavor a bit. It gets a little acrid, a little I don't know, almost like acidic flavor to it in a smaller diameter bowl. I mean, it doesn't need to be some big. It doesn't need to be a chasm. I mean, it's doing just fine in this Willard, and I mean, it's you know, a good size diameter. I'm not sure exactly what this is for size, but over the week I have definitely been going to the specific pipe with this blend, so it definitely seems to smoke well. I have some others that I think it would smoke better in, but because this is such a bold flavor, I do not want to ghost those specific pipes because they already kind of have their niche blends that I sip them with. So I would be sad if all of a sudden those blends had a barbecue flavor, because that might not work so well. So, my friends of the Briar, Baren, Old Dark Fiered is just such a great smoke. If you enjoy, that kind of, the darker, smokier barbecue type blends, and you have not tried this one, by all means, try it. It is up there. It is worth it. So, till our next review, be well and happy sipping.